I mean, these goats are in heaven right now. This is what they love. This is like their natural habitat. This is where they want to be, right? Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I'm Mike with Fowler Family Farm. I'm standing inside the chicken run with Donald's chickens, which Donald's the rooster. Most of y'all know that. He's got 5 hens that he takes care of over here. I just fed them. Let me turn you around. So I just kind of want to show you what this area looks like after being here for probably about a little over a year, I bet. They've been here about 13, 14 months. And we are going to move these chickens here probably in the next month or so, but I'm going to have to rework a lot of this because this is going to become our backyard again. It's going to be really nice grass, but the elevation has definitely changed a lot. Like you can see here, they've done a lot of digging here. This is where they take a bath every once in a while, a dirt bath. But certain areas is higher, like that's higher because I've added a lot of stuff in here and they just compost it down. So it's kind of like turning it into soil, which is okay. I mean, that's a good thing. I got the rooster out there that wants to come in. He wants me to feed him, really, is what he wants. But I've already told him, if he's going to stay out here on his own, he has to feed himself. Just like a chicken in the wild would do. And that's what he does, because I do not feed him. So he's been out for 3 months on his own, just surviving on the wild. But anyway, these hens are doing really good for me. I'm getting 4 eggs a day at least. Sometimes I get 5. Oh gosh, Donald, you stepped on her head. Didn't even know it. But this is what my area is going to look like when I move everything up here in the garden area. Because I'm rebuilding a chicken pen and a chicken run over there, and it's going to look like this. So I just got to prepare myself. I just got to prepare that area knowing what it's going to look like a year down the road, and just keep adding material for them to compost. Because if you don't add material for them to keep scratching through and composting and stuff like that, this ground gets very, very hard and solid, and they just peck through it, and it really takes a long time to recover. And I'm going to take you to an area over here where they were for about a year and a half. No, probably about 2 years. Kind of explain to you how long it took for that area to recover. Good job, Donald. You're a good rooster. Make this chicken run great again, okay? So yeah, Donald's actually named after the president. We got Donald back in 2017. 2017, so he's 7 years old. Donald Trump was obviously the president back then, so, and he looked just like, well, he didn't look like Donald Trump, but his hair, he had yellow hair. And that was the only yellow he had on his body. And so we called him Donald Trump. I'm gonna turn you around. This is the area that it was in. Hey, go away. Quit making so much noise. Okay, I think the door, the chicken coop was right, the front of it was right in here. The chicken, nope, I'm off. It's right here. So here was the start of the chicken run. And you can see it's definitely recovered now, but it's taken a good year to recover. And I thought it would just come back super green, but it really just took a long time to recover. You can see where their holes were. This was all part of it. And then the back of this tree is where the end of it was. Nope, I'm sorry, this next tree. Because that cement block was part of it right there. That cement block right there was where one of the legs set. So you can kind of see where it ended. It ended, the actual chicken house ended here. But it doesn't look any different than the rest of the property, honestly. But it did take a full year to recover to this point. You can kind of see, if you go further this way, you see there's more grass. Because it just takes a long time for this grass to grow back in. But when it grows in, it's green. I mean, it's definitely green. Okay, now I'm going to take you right over here where we had a Premier One fence up. And this still is recovering. The Premier One fence was up last summer, and you can see exactly where the shape of the Premier One fence was, sort of. And it's going to take a good year to recover. But it'll recover in a good way. I mean, it's going to come back really good. So you see the dirt is where they spent most of their time, and then the Premier One fence went down this way. And obviously this didn't get attacked as much by the chickens with eating all the grass as down there, because that was all grass. So was all this. This was all grass, and you can see it's kind of thinned out here, but it's coming back good. I'm kind of anxious to see what this is going to look like this summer after we've gotten all the rain and all the sun hits it. But all this right here used to look like all this. And after the chickens spend a full year on it, actually the chickens didn't even spend a year on this side. They just spent maybe 6 months, basically summertime. But it'll recover. It will recover. It just takes a little while. But you can see the straight line where the fence was right here. And then it turned and went straight that way. Hey Goliath, what are you doing? So the next thing I need to do is feed these chickens. I left them in yesterday and today. I'll probably leave them in tomorrow. That's mainly because they started sneaking up on our porch and spending most of the time on the porch. So I got to do something. I'm probably going to buy another Premier One fence to move these chickens into, because I want them outside, but I don't want them on my porch. That's one of our issues. So, but we'll figure that out eventually. But they're happy in there as well. As long as they get fed and have water, they're still pretty happy. Oh, and also I just saw them. Oh, there they are. All the baby ducks are right over there. Let me zoom in. Y'all can barely see them, but that's the duck, and right in front of her, the yellow spots moving are the babies. I gotta try to collect all those before I go to work tonight, because my buddy at work is gonna take the remainder of the ducks. I think there's 7 of them still. So we're gonna take 7 ducks to work tonight, and he's gonna take those from me. So he's been wanting some Muscovy. He has other ducks, but he's been wanting some Muscovy as well. So we're gonna take those to work, hand them off to him. I don't know if I'll put that on video or not. I'll try for sure. Let's feed these chickens out real quick and we'll go catch up with the goats. Good evening. It is roughly 5:30 in the evening, y'all. So it's not very bright in here right now. And I don't know if we got any eggs today from these girls. They're mad at me because I keep them in here and they're used to going outside. But when they were outside, I could not find where they were laying. So they're probably mad at me, but let's feed them out. Let me show you my easiest way to feed these girls out. I want to throw it right up over that, and it'll fall down in there. Y'all watch it fall. All right, I'll give them 2 big scoops because there are quite a few chickens. We're gonna do it again. Now what are you doing? Okay. So this is a good way to actually feed these chickens. It's natural for them to eat off the ground anyway. That's what they're that's what they're designed to do, is eat off the ground. But my goats destroyed my feeders. As you see, they're not attached at all. The 2 little hanging feeders there. They came in one day when the door was open and the chickens were out and destroyed the feeders, thinking they were going to get some food. So I just started throwing it up over, because my doors are attached. I can't just open one door, but I can do it right now, I guess, while they're all eating, while they're all busy. Hi, Goliath. What are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? Nope. You gotta feed yourself. So the ducks are the same way. I let them feed themselves out here. They have to fend for themselves, just like if they were in the wild. I do feed them, don't get me wrong, but I do not feed them every day, and I don't feed them a whole lot when I do feed them. I want them to rely on themselves, and they do. I've had no issues with ducks being skinny or little or whatever. They're all fat. All of them are fat little ducks, and they're healthy. And they do a good job of just picking up all the little insects around here. I mean, they do a great job. They eat a lot of grass. Hey, look. These are the 2 newest babies. This is Coconut's babies. They're off by themselves. They're still babies, unlike the other babies. The other babies are over 30 days old. These 2 are barely a week old. Look how pretty, though. The one peeing right now is the girl. She looks good. They both look healthy, really good. Oh, a fly got her. All right, the rest of the goats are straight that way. Let's go find them. Look at this, y'all. I'm gonna have to start mowing in here. The goats can't even keep up. They cannot even keep up. Of course, they're outside today. I don't know why. Somebody let the goats out. I've been leaving them in because there's so much for them to eat in here. They can't even eat what's in here now. Probably because I kept letting them out for a week straight, probably 10 days straight. So this kept growing and they weren't eating this. So, but we're either gonna have to mow in here or just keep them in here for several days so they can eat. Well, there's a couple of babies. Oh, I see them all. They're all right over there. Oh, there's a couple more. Oh. So here's one of my ducks that stays back here now too. I put that in another video not too long ago that the ducks stay back here. A couple of them do, not all of them. Probably the two that stay away from Goliath. But look at this, y'all. There's so much food back here for them to eat. They are gonna get fat. Babies are gonna grow fat. They get to eat off their mamas. They get to eat all this goodness out here. There's Crybaby. Look at this. I mean, that's gonna take them months just to clear this one area out. Silas, you gonna come down here and protect them? That's why you're at Mom's house, huh? Good job. You pee on that and make sure no other animal comes past that point at night. They'll smell that pee and they'll turn around. Good job, buddy. There's Snickers. So this is the one we named Snickerdoodles. It's gonna be Snickers for short. Okay, so I might as well mention this right now since I've got it on my mind. The little baby girl, Coconut's baby girl, our last video, I asked y'all to start thinking of some names, and a ton of y'all mentioned one name that we're definitely gonna name her, and that's Almond Joy. A bunch of y'all mentioned Almond Joy, so her name is gonna be Almond Joy. It's just gonna be Joy for short, but it sticks to that candy bar, candy or cookie type name, that theme, so that's perfect. And I loved the Almond Joy, you know, because there's coconut in Almond Joy. Her mama is coconut, so that was perfect. So good job, y'all. That was really, really good. So yeah, the goats are just everywhere. And the good thing about being out here and not in the pen is their worm load and their worm cycle will decrease because they're not sitting right on top of their own stuff constantly, which is what causes their worm load to go unbalanced and get too high. So let's go over here. I want to go this way and we'll look down that hill. I got it zoomed in pretty good. Let me zoom back out. But yeah, you can see there's some more goats right there eating. That's Kara's little girl. She is growing like crazy. Golly. Let me zoom in on her. Gosh, she's gonna be a good looking goat, y'all. Healthy, big. Awesome. Just awesome to see him back here. Silas doing his job. Oh, you have a sneeze? You got allergies? Where's Elena, Silas? She got the perimeter fence right now? Hi, buddy. Hi. Yeah, good boy, Silas. Good boy. They're running. This is what they'll do, though. They'll just cycle through everywhere. Just hit a little bit in every spot and keep moving. And keep moving and keep moving. Then they'll take a break and lay down for a good 20, 30 minutes, get up and do it again. So this is Crybaby's goat from last year. So she's about a year old. Sorry you're looking at her rear end, but she's a good looking goat for a year old. Kind of, could be a little bit bigger. I wish she was a little bit bigger, but this summer she will explode and she will grow a lot. Because she'll get pulled out with the big goats. She won't be with the big goats much longer. And she'll grow. Oh, one of them stepped on a water bottle and it scared some of them. She will get a good opportunity to grow this summer, which will allow her to be bred this coming October, November timeframe. So she'll be a good mama, I bet, just like her mama is. You're a good goat watcher, Silas. You do a good job, buddy. I mean, these goats are in heaven right now. This is what they love. This is like their natural habitat. This is where they want to be, right in the brush, right in the thick of things. It's awesome. Uh-oh, I got Tanya and Rhineland coming down. Pond looks good. We haven't had rain in about 5 days, so it's kind of cleared up. Usually takes about 5 days after it rains for this back pond to clear up pretty good, or pretty decently. It'll continue to clear up some. But it's nice and clear. I mean, you can see through the water. I don't know if y'all can on video, but so we are going to have terrible, terrible storms tomorrow night. Tonight's Sunday. You guys are going to watch this video on Monday. But Monday night into Tuesday morning, we have a very high probability for tornadoes, large hail, all over Oklahoma. They're not exactly sure the timeline and where exactly it's going to hit, but it's going to hit somewhere. They just haven't estimated it to an exact degree yet. So hopefully it's not our area, but at the same time, if it's not us, it's someone probably. So we'll be praying for pretty much everybody in Oklahoma tomorrow night into Tuesday morning. It's supposed to be pretty bad. So Crybaby is making noise, which causes her babies to make noise, and they come and meet so they can eat. Rhineland, whose babies are those? Do you know?
No. Jumpers?
Nope. They look just like their mama. Well, sort of.
Oreo.
Yes, Oreo. So those are Oreo's babies. That's the little girl.
Which one?
That's the one on the right. This one right here. That's the girl.
I want to pick her up. Is that okay?
The one in the back is the boy. I don't know where the other boy's at. We saw him earlier. She's crying for her mama. Let's see if they meet up.
No, Silas. You have something in your ear.
Silas, quit.
So they're all going this direction now. Some of the babies are still behind us. They're going to get left behind for a little while, but they'll catch up. They're always the last ones to move. So this is what they do. Look at that little baby climbing the tree. Let me zoom in on that. That's Ginger's baby. Star Niece. That was Star Niece, Ginger's baby. Uh-oh. Millie and Silas want to play. But Silas will follow these goats. Wherever they go, he will go. Hi, Oreo. Good evening. You're just eating the tops off of everything? I still think these two, this is the little tree that goat baby was, look at that, that is hollow. That's the tree that baby was jumping on. Get out of there, Millie. That's crazy. It's hollow down in there. But that tree is alive. I mean, it's got leaves on it. Hey, look down in this tree, it's hollow.
Hey, that would be where they would hide the advantage.
An advantage, yeah. On Survivor. So this is still my favorite baby this year. This one or Kara's. And when I say favorite, it's just because she's pretty. The best baby girl goat out of this bunch is probably gonna be Ginger's baby. She's the biggest, she looks the healthiest, she acts like a wild goat. And then Oreo's, yes, Oreo's girl is gonna be really, really healthy and really, really big too. So it's gonna be a battle between Ginger's baby and Oreo's baby.
And that's 1 and 2 anyway.
And that's Oreo. Oreo's first baby was Ginger. So Oreo's baby Ginger, and then Oreo and Ginger's babies this year are gonna be the top 2 babies, I bet. All right, they made their way to the front yard.
She does jump around
You
like
make
she's
your
a
way in the
deer.
front yard.
What?
And a bunny rabbit.
Oh, you are?
Big too.
Who? Yeah, she is. Star Niece. Yeah, she's real big. She's the biggest girl.
No, I think I'm a cheetah dog.
A cheetah dog.
Look, bunny.
And now you're a bunny? It's so nice out here today, isn't it, Rhineland?
I want to go on a walk.
Okay, let's go.
That's what we're doing.
Good job, Silas. Stay with them, buddy. Rhineland said she bets she can climb this house because the rocks are sticking out.
I see a ladybug.
You see a ladybug? Are you gonna climb it?
No, I see. Oh, those are not ladybugs.
Okay, y'all, we're gonna end this video right here in the front yard of Meemaw's house.
Okay, okay.
Oh, Rhineland wants to be in it. Here, I come down to you. Ugh. So we're gonna end this video. Hey, look at the camera. All right, we're gonna end this video. We appreciate you guys tagging along with us. Hopefully you got some enjoyment out of this video, and we'll see y'all on the next video. Remember,
Do the good.
do the good, y'all.
Fowler family farm. Come along and ride with us through this life's journey we go through at the